So for homework question 25, they tell us that codeine is a weak base, and they want to know the percent protonation of codeine of a 0.0076 molar solution of codeine, given that the pKb is 5.78. We haven't seen pKb before, but we do know what the lowercase p means, right? The pKb is basically the negative log of my KB. So we can get the KB out of this. We need the KB. So KB would just be 10 to the negative pKb. We can get our KB. All right, and we need that for this. So our KB, 10 to the negative 5.78. All right, I get a KB of 1.6596 times 10 to the minus 6. And why do we need the KB? So what we're looking for is we got a generic base in codeine. All right, so codeine is our base. It's going to react with water to form the conjugate acid of codeine. So I'll just say codeine plus, right? And that's the conjugate acid once it picks up a proton, and that's going to form our conjugate base, the hydroxide. So to find our percent protonation, we basically want to know, how much of this codeine is protonated out of the total concentration of our codeine that we have at the start of this reaction, times 100 to make it a percent. So we'll set up our KB. All right, KB equals codeine as the conjugate acid. Hydroxide all over the concentration of our codeine. All right, we know KB, we just found that from the pKb, so 1.6596 times 10 to the minus 6. We don't know the conjugate acid, conjugate base concentration. But again, like we've already seen 3 times today, right? They are the same. They're currently unknown, but they're the same concentration. So X and X all over our initial concentration of the codeine, 0.0076. Right? For the 3rd time today, we're going to get something that's, X squared equals, we'll take the square root. All right, so multiply that by 0.0076. I get X squared is 1.26 times 10 to the minus 8. All right, square root of both sides, I get X. I get X equals 1.12 times 10 to the minus 4. What is X, right? X is our concentration of the conjugate acid of codeine, right? That's COD plus, that's the conjugate acid. So now I can find my percent protonation. All right, basically how much is protonated? 1.12 times 10 to the minus 4 out of how much did I have in the whole reaction? 0.0076 times 100. So divide that by 0.0076, multiply that by 100, and we're looking at something like 1.5%, 1.48, 1.5% protonation. Right, I would, if this was an exam question, right, I would just give you the KB. I wouldn't give you pKb and have you do that one extra step. Again, they could have done the same thing. I don't know why they gave you the pKb instead of the KB for that.